Hello, Dukes fans, and welcome to another edition of Wellington Dukes TV. I'm Jason Parks of the Picton Gazette. Well, the Wellington Dukes turned offensive zones into shooting galleries last weekend, bombing opposing nets for over 110 shots through 2 games. And while there was a plethora of shots, there wasn't a plethora of points, as the OJHL's league leaders were only able to pick up a split of 2 games. Let's check out the action. Wellington and the Buzzers hooking up at venerable St. Michael's College Arena on Friday night. The last time these two teams hooked up was earlier this month when Wellington won an epic 2-1 battle in overtime. The Buzzers waste no time getting to Lucas Michalski early as David Italiano scores on the power play early in the first. With about 4 minutes to go in the frame, CJ Shugart slips past the Wellington defense and makes it 2-0 St. Mike's. Wellington would outshoot the Buzzers 14-9 in the frame, but it was the Buzzers who would head off to the dressing room with a lead, and a big one as Shugart gets another goal, this one off the face-off in the Wellington zone with less than a minute to go in the first.
Wellington clawed back in the second, and it would be Maurizio Colella picking the corner on Robert Agriopoulos early in the frame to give the Dukes life at 3-1. Kyle Patt's point shot later in the second made it 3-2 Wellington, and things were looking up for the Dukes. But a blown assignment in the last minute of the second allowed Matt Pepler time and space to beat Michalski, and it was 4-2 St. Mike's. Wellington would send 21 shots Agriopoulos' way in the third, but the Dukes couldn't get one past them, and the Buzzers win 4-2. No highlights for this one due to technical difficulties, but Wellington rights the ship with a 6-2 win over the visiting Pickering Panthers 2 nights later. Trevor Cope had a monster game for Wellington, picking up 2 goals and 3 assists, and was the first Duke to get 5 points in a single game since Craig Campbell did it last season. Eric De Laurentiis had 4 points, while line mate Stephen Deeg chipped in with a goal and 2 helpers. Wellington wins 6-2 and runs their league-leading record to 14-4-0.
While the club started off the month of October with 5 games and 7 nights, the team will ease into November with just 3 games in the first 2 weeks of the month. On Friday, Wellington hosts the Cobourg Cougars in a huge Eastern Division matchup. Next week, the North York Rangers visit S-Rock Arena. Remember to visit WellingtonDukes.com for all the latest news and highlights. For Wellington Dukes TV, I'm Jason Parks.